Sorry, guys. That should stop in a minute. I do the overhead. I thought for some reason I wouldn't need the overhead. So just later. What? Where are you? Where are you? Hi. Hi there. Okay. Where are you going? I think I'm going to put a sweatshirt on, a light one. I'm not going to complain. I like the weather, but I would prefer warmth. Alright. Socks on. This. Alright. Let me grab my water and my coffee. Oh, good morning. Good morning. What's going on here? Why are we on the struggle bus? I gotta fix this table. I think I'm gonna redo it today. Oh, propane people here. Dog's gonna be back in 10:10. Happy Thursday. Oh, sorry, Mike. He said he was suffering though, so right, at least he's in a better space. Hi. Hi, Peter. Hi. What you doing? Okay. Wax on that. Good morning. You said landscape would come in and move a bush. It's been about my house 16 years, and I said, okay. Oh. Sorry I didn't get on yesterday, guys. I was having like side effects with my injection. I've never had one. I don't do very well with steroids, like prednisone, and it's a cortisol shot, but it's still in the family of steroids. So I had like a little fever. My arms were hurting. They were heavy. It was just not fun. Nauseous, which is side effects, you know. Headache. That headache hasn't gone away. So I need you to ask for cactus oil. What do you mean? Can't do them all either. Are you saying they have like an injection? I know there's like alternatives, but I had to have this one for protocol because my back and my hip were both kind of like injured in the accident. Okay, yeah, I did see some other ones. But it's just how it has to be done at first. So, and my hip is definitely, oh baby, I'm so sorry. It's definitely, it already feels better. I'll have to see if it helps my back at all, which would be great, because then we know the hip is linked to the back. They're all linked anyway. But when I was reading side effects for injections, pink lemonade, tip for nausea. I didn't know that. That's interesting. I asked Kaden the other day, you want lemonade? And yellow, white, I keep seeing it. And I'm gonna screenshot that. He's like, yellow. I'm not big on lemonade, but I'll give it a shot. It's good to know too. So, it also messes with your immune system, and my immune system's already down, and that type of shot actually lowers your immune system. And the only thing they asked me if I was like diabetic, because, and they asked any new medications, and I said no, but I wasn't thinking, like, I'm on Augmentin. So I don't know. I meant to ask the doctor today, did I stop taking Augmentin too? Like, I'm in the middle of it, you know? So yeah, I don't know. And then if you're on an antibiotic, morning, it weakens your nervous system, your immune system even more. So I'm like, what the fuck? But they just asked if I was diabetic. Like, I didn't even think to be like, yeah, I'm on an antibiotic. So, yeah, teeth are crucial. You gotta go see someone, Shannon, for that. No fun. I just use like the Oragel when that happens when I have sensitive tooth, the numbing. I think I've tried brandy, vodka, just rubbing. I can't remember. One of them didn't work. I feel like the baby Ambisol, though, numbing, the one that's like for adults, though, extra strength, it will take it away a little bit. Clove, huh? But you just stick clove in your mouth. They're almost done doing the oil. Because at first, the doctor, like the bottom of my chin was tingly to like numb. And all of it is a side effect where you probably should go to the ER. Oil guys, yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. But I was like, I'm not doing that. See what tomorrow brings, I won't do that shot again, though. And supposedly you're not supposed to have it more than like twice anyway. But they just went in the joint a different way yesterday. But with the MRI last week, they had to go in and do that too. But they went in like the bikini line. So everyone kind of does it a little differently. They referred you to an oral surgeon. The dentist doesn't take care of an abscessed tooth. Does it need to be pulled? Is it like is it one in the way back where you can like pull it? What do they do for abscess? They didn't give you an antibiotic? I think I've only had one of those. And I just told them to pull it. And there was one way in the back. And then I have all the other missing ones from the accident. Years and years and years ago. Huh?
Are there bagels?
Yeah.
Did you make one when you're done?
I just got on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it.
I'll go pop one in real quick. Put an antibiotic yesterday. That's good. Yeah, so I do gotta contact the doctor. God, that stinks. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
I give it up and down.
What, bud?
Started stinking in there.
What?
Why my window was like open?
Yeah, they just filled. I mean, yeah, it is super stinky. They just filled the
But if you walked in
oil.
there.
No, I can smell it out here. It's gross.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Keep an eye on the bird. I'll be right back. It's on the floor.
So Max. Well, hey.
Oh my god, awful. Yeah, buddy, why are you? Just even, what is that? Like, it's like the gasoline and.
It's not very good.
Oh my gosh, it's awful.
Can you spray it up in here?
Yep, I'm just turn my
As far as
fan
in
on.
my room, I had the window open.
What, bud?
When it's right in my room, just gonna do a run through. It smells horrible. Yeah, get it all.
Maybe leave your door open for a couple minutes. That is awful. Sorry, guys. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, Brutus. Clove, huh? Never tried that. You just chew on a piece gently. Yeah, am I thinking of anise? Like clove? Clove is hard. Like really hard. I don't think it breaks down like that unless you're cooking it. I don't know, I've never sucked on a piece of clove. It'd be the first time for me. Oh yeah, clove oil. You can buy clove oil. Do you gargle with it? I don't like clove. Like I love my gumdrops. And I can't stand the orange ones, and those are clove. I do put cloves in my raisin sauce. I mean, I put cloves in other stuff, but not that often. Okay, 9th house, and I never even labeled the times with Libra and Scorpio. And as I was going to bed last night, I still feel like there was like more. I don't know. So we'll see. I put His nails are so long. Let's see if we can work with that. Mia came home. She put nails on. It's like, remember the old Lee press-on nails or whatever they are? I'm sure they make them better, but I did it because my nails were like breaking because I took them off myself. And like the way they're kind of coming in, it's like the ones that are real short. They're like ripping. And like one every day, it's hurting. So I just stuck these on. Hopefully I can get into Bruce soon. I think he's back from vacation. Just like a regular manicure, like take them off, buff them. Because I don't want to put the nails back on for a little while. And they were always my nails anyway. They were just, 3 dips, 4 dips of stuff. That's a lot, So I ordered some new cards when I was looking at bird toys. Cards. I had them in my wallet, like my cart. I got like 3 of them. I'm like, oh, I didn't need 3, but I got them. Anyway, so 3 times a charm, maybe. Sag, 9th house. But I don't do nails this long anyway. I mean, I used to even a little longer, but it's been a while. You know what song came through last night? I got A Kiss on a Thorn. Some kiss on or something, yeah. Alright, 9th house. Mental exploration. Sagittarius. I'm seeing Tigger. Tigger was depressed, right? Tigger was ADHD. What else was Tigger? That 8 of Pentacles came out with the 8th house. Alright, so this is about some type of partnership. And we were talking about that in the 7th house. And there was something with money. So this is linked too. And there was something with money. But then you had like the Ace of Coin, 8 of Coin, King of Pentacles reverse. Could be greedy, stingy, money issues. Something here. I feel like I'm picking up on money too. Bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's and it came up with a woman lying. And itch my eyes. So be careful. I think there's like a woman taking advantage of a situation. Money. I don't know if somebody realizes it or not, but okay, 9th house. Something obviously with the wheel and the 2 of Cups reverse is not a situation that's going well. You could be researching counseling. You could be researching. You could just be spending time doing work. You could be at school. Maybe people are at college here. I don't know if there's an energy. Tell me about the wheel reverse. I don't know if there's an energy being ignored. I feel like ignoring. Can't stop, won't stop. 8 of Swords. Can't stop clearly thinking about what this is. But this is like not wanting to engage either with drama and nonsense, but it's, again, like it's maybe somebody works long distance, maybe somebody's at a distance, but like the wheel has stopped. You're not following the right path. I think you might be clearing your head a little bit. Tell me about this 8 of Pentacles, please. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles reverse. So not putting much effort into it. Kind of mopey. You might block a certain situation. Standing up for what it, this is tough because there's multiple things going on here. Yeah, see, this contract is over with this Two of Cups and the Hangman. So I don't know if somebody's trying to convince you otherwise, but it's time to go. Like you have 2 5s, 2, 3, 5, 6, and an 8. The 7 was at the bottom of the deck. The 1 is right here. I don't know if someone's like stalling, ignoring somebody, but this contract is over, whatever this is. And it could have to do at work. It could be some money issues right now. You have Twin Flame, 5th dimension. Maybe you're just constantly thinking about somebody. And tell me about this 8 of Swords. It's not your person. Ace of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords. So there's no, I'm getting pulled to like sexual activity here, chemistry. This is all about a partnership. I'm surprised. So you definitely want to, when it comes to mental exploration, do not slack on awareness, expanded awareness, that type of stuff, being smart about something. Somebody could have hit you up. Again, like if you're dealing with this woman here, she would be cold. If somebody's looking at you like you're cold. Is this love that I'm feeling? I don't know why this turned into a love read. It's kind of unfortunate. Somebody from your past is returning, but addictions, there's addictions there, codependency. Divine is at play, though. But pay attention to the red flags, and then true love at the bottom of the deck. So I don't think this woman is a good influence, or it's almost like not seductive, sedated, very like sedated, like maybe intentional sedation. What's this Queen of Swords? Regret. I mean, this, I guess it could be you, but I don't even see regret on the board. So it looks like this energy is moving on, but being mute. So somebody could hello? This is hi. Hi, thank you. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. Sure. Okay, and also, is there any way to mark in my chart like some side effects I had with the injection yesterday? I mean, I did call my PC just because I didn't think it would made any sense to call you guys because it was the radiologist doctor that gave me the injection. Yeah. Well, when I got home, within like a couple hours, like my arms were really heavy. They were a little numb and tingly, but to the point like I couldn't even move them. Well, I didn't want to move them. And then my chin, underneath my chin, my jawline was numb and tingly. I did have a low-grade fever. It didn't get higher than 100. That went away. The tingling, my arms feel better. It went away. I was really nauseous. I still have a headache. He just told me, like, if it doesn't get better in 4 hours, they, go to the hospital and, get blood work, make sure something didn't happen. But I was so tired, like, I just had to fall asleep. That was another one. I was really, really tired. And I mean, I'm feeling better today. Okay. So call you guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure because it was the radiologist doctor, you know what I mean? And I've only met that doctor once. Okay. All right. Well, if it happens, if it goes that way again, I'll let you guys know. All right. You're very welcome. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye. All right. Okay, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just one I admired. Maybe it's something I would have bought. I don't know. It could be something with health here. Didn't that come in with 7th and 8th house too? This would be health, like ignoring your health not going so great. In regards to the Queen of Swords, you got regret. I thought that was metamorphosis, but like starting new, playing mute wants nothing to do with it. But so this Eight of Swords has to be somebody else because somebody's stuck with like mental can't stop. I keep getting can't stop, won't stop. I do feel like this is the Queen of Swords that has regret and it wants to make something better, but it's not saying something. So it could be very karmic here. And somebody else, is just working hard. I don't know if this woman is, keep getting pulled to money. That's what that sedated energy was too. So I want to be sedated. I feel like that's a whole nother story. Overall energy of this Queen of Swords. It could have been somebody they were married to, are married to, saw themselves having a life with them, and then all of a sudden that went down the shitter. Meeting up, conversating, friendship, keys honoring decisions, one night stand, not showing their true feelings, gaslighting, healthy choices, trying to make healthy choices, being happy at breakup, separation, silent treatment. This overall energy of this Two of Cups, please. Wedding rings, union, marriage, soul partnership, sunglasses, stalking, engagement ring, partner. So this could be like an ex. I like you, ascending. Well, there could have been a wife. There's too many people here. How did this turn into a love situation, guys? It's not like the greatest love story right now, that's for sure. I mean, I guess we could be the Queen of Swords here. And there's nothing exciting about this situation. But when it comes to the Eight of Swords, I feel like that's a different energy. And you could have already made like choices. Like, but I don't think that regret has kicked in yet. So I don't. This is interesting. What's the overall energy of the Eight of Swords? You definitely took yourself out of a situation, whether or not you wanted to or not. Taking a risk, being strategic, gambling, not showing your hands, mirroring each other, old wounds, golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, deeply hurt, separation. So I don't know if somebody is just breaking up with somebody, and there's a very narcissistic energy here. Like, it's like control. It's almost like someone here would slice someone's fucking throat if they went in a certain direction. Not literally, but like it's not a good situation, and I don't know where you played part of this at some point. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles, please. This could be, I want to say spirit playing takeaway, but I don't think so. There's a lesson here. I don't know if this person will recognize, like, I don't know, like if your energy's gone, after that, like all shit broke loose, and I don't think somebody like realized it either, you know, like I don't know if they're picking up on it now. Tell me about this lesson if you can, please. The answer is no and a fresh start. So there's somebody's ex that wants back in. Could be yours, could be theirs. So this is somebody else's ex, and I don't think this has to do with you or somebody else. I think somebody else wants to come your way pretty soon. And they're going through a breakup, and this person's lesson is to, you know, stop giving this person energy. Like, stop acting like you're a friend. Like, there had to have been some type of contract here, and somebody, I don't know if he or she is just seeing this, or if they already have seen it, but like enough's enough. Giving out money, supporting other people. But I mean, it could have been somebody who liked to do that too. You know, they felt not even, there is some type of obligation here, but like they felt like by giving money, it would benefit the connection. I don't, you know, this is between two other people, and it looks like this other person wants to come towards you soon. So there is another energy that is trying to like seduce or like sedate, keep somebody where they want them, and this person needs to shut that down, whether they come towards you or not. But this energy does want to come towards you. So I don't know how this is going to go down for everybody. Tell me about this Two of Cups reversed. Abandon. Yeah, somebody's got to abandon a situation. There's a no good situation, and there could be with mirroring. I'm thinking like that's hurt, and there needs to be that barrier, and that's where the Seven of Wands was. Like, this is like two people bonded over something that has to do with probably trauma. There could have been some type of death. Something is not going good though, and this person knows that there's somebody else that they're meant to be with. And even if it's not you, this energy just knows like it's time to get out. But there's still, I don't know if they're still trying to figure out this lesson, or if this is saying, I gotta shut this down and do my own thing. But I don't think there's been action behind it yet. This is just like a thought. So somebody's draining somebody's energy, somebody's bank account. You, on the other hand, have just kind of, you're doing your own thing. It's almost like you already abandoned this situation. You're not feeling it. That could obviously change when a certain energy comes back around. I'm not sure. But something does look like you're meant to finish a contract with somebody, whether or not it's long-term, short-term. But there was a contract here. Somebody could have been, like I said, married, or it's a business partner, but it's over now. The Tower reverse. So they're avoiding this with abandonment. So that's a big lesson for somebody. Someone's got to stop giving somebody like money. It's some type of like partnership. I feel like somebody's sedating somebody though. Like, I don't know if it's actually physically happening. I don't know how they're doing it. I would hope not through like drugs or I want to be sedated, but like somebody's keeping somebody sedated so they can't move on, or like something doesn't click. I don't know how they're doing it, but this person has to, like, if someone's being sedated, somebody always like, what is this? All the pentacles are reversed, as if somebody is like, maybe someone's crushing somebody's pills. Like, what did I, like, slowly poisoning? What did I see the other day? It was a show. It's just random. It was like catching people. Like, they thought they were doing, like, this seems more intentional, but the basic story that what the show was about was this woman lost her daughter. I don't know if she had cerebral palsy. No, it wasn't that one. It was something else. Needless to say, she had passed away because the nurses were like overdosing, as in the sense of like her kid didn't need that medicine. And I don't know, she joined some group and then she targeted other women that were, she could tell that were sedating their children or like slowly killing them intentionally because it's too mentally hard on them. And she had like 12 women, not even in a hospital, but like all in a bed with straps on, and basically explored the medicine on them or kind of tortured them and what they were doing to their children. It was fucked up. But this woman, she was helping children, but she's kidnapping, she's hurting other people. She's got them tied down. Like, you can't do that, obviously, right? But like, her brain was like, that's what needs to be done. So she could save the children, because she was trying to detox the children. And some of them, Munchausen's, I think that's what it is. And some of them never even had it. But they kept giving like the same drugs for that. But it was like the wrong type of drug on the market. So I don't know. It's somebody sedating somebody here. I just don't like mental wise, like befriending. I don't know if somebody is poisoning somebody. I don't, like, slowly poisoning somebody, putting stuff like in their water, their drinks, their food. crushing up pills that you can't trace. It'd probably take maybe 6 months to maybe kill somebody off that way, but there's a couple different stories here. One, I feel like somebody's using drugs to get their way because they don't want somebody to see something clearly. And the other one is kind of just like an energy, and I believe they're women, but another one is just like the energy of kind of like just taking advantage of somebody. And I don't know if he feels guilty, like for thinking he needs to abandon her ex-wife. I don't know if there's kids involved, something like that, you know, if they go in a different direction. But this is somebody who's definitely avoiding abandoning this person, and that's this person's lesson. Like there's something so much better out there, like a vibration that vibes better, you know, like this energy is bringing nothing but low vibration. Like you gotta get yourself out of this as quick as you can. Like don't think about possibilities with this person. Like if you know this person is draining you, and some of you it's just your energy, but it's like being used with money though. Like there's somebody's being abused, like in the sense of like someone's generosity. But this energy in the next few days is like, what do I do? Somebody could be really depressed and like sedated that way. Maybe somebody's like, here, try this medicine, I'll keep an eye on you. And that person can be like, how do you think I'm doing? Like, I think I'm doing okay. Like, I don't know. And somebody, like, maybe somebody's a nurse. You know, I just brought that up the other day with Mars. She thinks her nurse friend fucking has all the answers. And it's like, that's, you know, it's not how that shit rolls all the time just because somebody's a nurse, right? Or you think they're educated on that. Her expertise on being a nurse might have nothing to do with dermatology. You know what I mean? Like she's an ER nurse or something. You get where I'm going with that? Like, I know like I have nurses in the family and stuff like that, but she was always, I'd call her doctor. Like she really didn't even like giving advice unless like she could and she was educated on it. So I don't know how somebody is doing it here, but they're doing it. But this other person that has the lesson is struggling because they don't want to abandon this person. But this is like a trauma-based relationship. Like this wasn't built on unconditional love, and it wasn't. Doesn't matter how long it was. 20 years, 40 years, 2 years, 5 months, it doesn't matter, you know, like, but this is the struggle. But this energy is not going to move. Like spirit's not going to allow it. And spirit is playing a hand in this. I think they have been. Because I've said this to you guys before, like the tower has to come in and crash. And people like with their exes and certain stuff, because there's exes here. X's and O's. Know that you're toxic. So maybe this person doesn't know what fucking toxic is. Like maybe they've been swindled for a long fucking time. Like they've been fooled for a long time. You could have been a catalyst. I don't know when you were with this energy, but you're in here somewhere. And again, whether they come to you or just set themselves free. But this looks like a catalyst. Like it's nothing's good about this situation. It's not moving forward. It's not meant to. It's karmic. The only way it would continue to move forward is like if someone is being sedated. But it will come back around again. And it's definitely trauma-based bond. What was I saying when I was like, oh, I said this before. One always has to abandon the other, you know. The tower has to come down, and This is like somebody that's been avoiding a tower for over a year, or each year they avoid it, you know. But let it crash. That's how things settle. Then everybody knows where they're at, and it's time to move on. If this energy keeps avoiding it and trying to come up with different ways to be nice or just not have that conversation, you know, they're not going to get anywhere. Like, there has to be a barrier. So this is telling me, like, frickin' frack, like Pinocchio and Janelope, was a cat, like, I forget the cat's name. Was it a fish? I don't know. Like, you're not meant to be friends like that, you know. And some people just don't want to. They just make it work and work and work, and you know what I mean. But you gotta let this shit crash, so everybody knows where their tomorrow lies, you know. And this is somebody avoiding that. And they've been avoiding this for a good solid year. But it's only a matter of time before spirit steps in even more, because this is a contract that's up. So I think these are just two people. And if they are together, somebody could be drugging somebody, or if you have children, it's just acting like you guys are best friends. But you are not meant to be friends right now, because this energy is holding you back. Whoever's being like sedated by drugs, sex, whatever it may be. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Let me just give you a blowjob, puff on the blunt, stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's using something like that. I'm hearing like underground, like somebody's shady as. There's a woman here that's shady as fuck. And again, there's two different stories. I'd like to stick to like the one that's more, you know, you can find your way out of this. Stop trying to avoid setting this aside. So somebody with the rose there, I think somebody made a promise to somebody too, like, I'll never go in this direction, I'll never do that. Like, somebody had to have been in a relationship for a long time, because the Ten of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck too. But I mean, that's how it just rolls sometimes. Sorry, Sag, that this is happening. But this, you know, this is the 9th house. This is mental exploration. Like, you're meant to know what this is. And I think you do. And you're meant to go your own way here. Somebody is not meant for you. There's definitely somebody else. Like, you have a fresh start. You can choose a fresh start. There's always something that comes in, whether you ignore it or go after it, you know. But somebody here could be avoiding you too. If you're the Two of Cups with the Three of Pentacles, and at one point you were together and they've abandoned you, they ghosted you, they're not replying, whatever that may be, right? Because they're too busy trauma bonding with somebody else. You know, so therefore you got to put that barrier up, and you got to know there's somebody else for you. But others of you already know that. You just heard mistress. But then there's a difference between adultery, mistress, side chick. Where did I hear that? So it's stuff that I'm hearing that's coming into this reading, because she's like, you know why I heard it? Lacey. I watched the Lacey Patterson thing on Netflix. And it was the girlfriend. And she's like, people labeled me as a mistress, but the definition of a mistress is somebody who's with a married man and knows they're with a married man. That's a mistress. And she's like, I wasn't that. He told me he wasn't married. And then the story changed. I was married, but we're not together. I lost her, as if like she died, you know. So be careful here, because there could be something dangerous here too, if Lacey Peterson's story is coming into this. Like, there's something here that can be very dangerous, especially if somebody is using drugs to sedate somebody. And again, there's two different stories. Somebody's using drugs and somebody else was just using money, children, the past, trauma. It's this person's lesson to be the fuck out. To me, it's not some of you, it is your lesson, depending on where you're coming in here. But you're definitely not, you're not meant to be in the Eight of Swords, but somebody else is definitely meant to be in the Eight of Swords. But this Queen of Swords is clear-headed. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to target. Like, she's not fucking stupid. And so I don't know if somebody needs to realize, like, what the fuck have I been doing all this time? And somebody's just now, I think, putting their foot down. But this is also somebody that could be reading a book on, like, how to, like, mend something that's broken before you move on. Like, not clear that shit. Don't be picking up books like that. Like, not right now. Like, this is an easy out, and you have to use your mind. You have the answer. It's very clear that you hold the answer. So if you're not out, that's on you, but this isn't going to move forward. You'll just be fucking miserable for a very long time. But whatever this contract is done. But I do think somebody is definitely sedating somebody. Even with the Ace of Wands reversed, like, I got pulled to sex. But it's reversed, so it's like not doing it, like not. All her energy is mental. It's like somebody is definitely trying to mentally entrap an energy here, and it's working. Like, obviously, like, if you can interfere here and you know what this is, you could say what you think you need to say and be out. But otherwise, unless you know this is really happening, I'd just stay out of it. This is somebody else's lesson. That shit's not yours. The only way it's yours is if you know exactly what this is, and this person's got to go. Peanut butter? Okay. I just want to get my other cards. I didn't want to run you over. That's all. I want to be sedated. Or somebody else is trying to seduce or sedate. Like, there's something going on here. But somebody is sedating somebody. And then I got pulled to the Lacey Patterson. So something something serious can, like, come into play here. You need to be careful if you suspect there's any type of danger here. Peanut butter? Where are you? Peanut butter. Peanut butter, come see mama. Right now. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You want to come? Want to come see mama? Come on. Come on. Up. No? Okay, you don't have to. I just didn't want to crush your little toesies. What is this woman up to? Because I do think there's, like, sexual acts with some of them too. Like, you do have keys on the ring, trying to seduce and acting like it's, love, needing to make a decision. But somebody's just, you're here, they're here. There's too many people there. What is this rotten woman doing? Like, we have two different stories, but so let's get one of them and then we'll break it down. Let's get the one where, it's money. Two of Pentacles. And this is like, watch your back. You got the Magician reversed. She could be lying. He could be lying. Four of Swords reversed. Not thinking about it. Not going within. Seven of Swords reversed. So there might even be a lie here. And you have the Wheel reversed here again too. Like, something can't move forward here. But again, like, sexual acts. But then it's like you wake up the next day and it's like, but then it's like being sedated again. I don't know what that is. But there is a lie that needs to come out. There is a truth here that needs to be. Somebody here is trying to manifest something again. Like, even if this is an ex and they're just friends, there's a motive. What is this Magician? But this energy is like straight up fucking lying. Eight of Cups reversed. Could be about other people, friends. Seven of Cups reversed. Crying, emotional. Nine of Cups. Like somebody, yeah, definitely doesn't. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Definitely doesn't want to let go of an energy here. It's like when two people, oh, we're not together, but like you're acting like you're friends, and like, but this energy is stopping somebody's life from coming through and being, and so something clicks. Like if you haven't heard from anybody, seen anybody in a long time, somebody you should be hearing from, like something like this could be going on. Very toxic relationship. What's the other situation with like drugs? The Hermit reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Moon reversed. Something needs to be exposed here. Six of Swords reversed. Again, it's not going to move forward. Nothing here is going to move forward. But this is an energy that could be using emotional manipulation, a heartless energy. What is this Hermit reversed? Could be dealing with the Cancer, could be dealing with the Virgo. It's the Queen of Wands. So again, like with the Death card reversed, somebody just does not want something to end. They can't accept it. And even if they're not together, like she's using sexual acts, or she's, again, sedating. It's intentional. Like there's nothing conditional here. Like this woman just wants money, or this woman just wants a submissive man. Not submissive as like dominating. Like this is somebody who's probably honestly sedating somebody somehow. It doesn't have to be through magic. It's just, there's a Queen of Wands here that does not want something to end. But I do feel like there could even have been a divorce here. You know what I mean? And frickin' frack are just acting like they're friends and we're going to make this work and this and that. But then there's like another situation where, again, maybe, you know, this person was married, you do know this person, and this is who they're with now, and it's somebody who is sedating this other energy. Like through drugs, somebody could be lacing weed. And somebody else, that person who's being drugged, doesn't realize it. So if somebody's a pot smoker, somebody could be lacing pot. It's very fucked up. Not enough so it would kill him, but enough for him not to question things, you know, not want to hold his phone, I just heard. You like can't be bothered. Fucking la la land, like I just got pulled a Cheech and Chong. You know, too tired to argue, too tired to fight, like somebody's lacing something. It's not a good situation here. You have a Queen of Wands here that definitely taking advantage of a situation until somebody acts on it or sees what's going on. I don't know where this is going to go, but this is somebody they could have done that to you, and be careful because they want to come back around. Like I've only had my stuff, like I think it's happened twice, but I made it home the first time. The second time, the bartenders got us an Uber and made sure the Uber driver got us through the door. And I think threw him like $50 because the three of us got drugged. I don't know how the bartender saw it, but he knew it. Like he instantly knew what to look for. And we were just like, no, we want to stay. And like, they're like, you've been drugged. And we're like, no, we haven't, blah, 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 blah. You're like, we woke up the next day and like, what the fuck? And somebody knew the bartender. I mean, the guy, the bouncer. And she called the bouncer and he broke it down for us. So somebody could be looking out for somebody, but somebody else is not looking out for somebody at the same time. again, guys, like this is somebody's lesson, so I don't know where it's going to go. And I do feel like they realize they're meant to be in a different situation, like maybe when they're not sedated. But somebody who's constantly being like sedated, one day it's not just going to click. You know what I mean? They would have to like detox. Somebody's been lacing or putting medicine in something for months now. And others of you, it's just a woman that is trying to seduce an energy, or just horny, or they sleep together once in a while. You know what I mean? Like to just keep this energy at bay, to keep this energy around where they can like take advantage of it. But they're also draining somebody's bank account and mental health. This person up here, like their head's in it, they're seeing it, or they need to, and it's a lesson. But they're struggling with how they're gonna leave it behind. And again, I've said it to you plenty of times, like you just gotta let it go. Like everybody knows their place, and within months, life goes on, and it's kosher, believe it or not. Or it won't be kosher, but at least everybody knows where they stand, So for those who are being laced with drugs, I don't see that ending anytime soon, unfortunately. Because that's a whole nother scenario. And this is just somebody who's using somebody's money, dick. Like if somebody says they don't want to meet up, because I was just looking over here, New Direction, if somebody says they don't want to meet up, or they're not responding, there's no excitement, like it's just somebody like there's a pattern, a cycle that needs to stop here, I don't know if it's just somebody doesn't want to admit something, and it's 11:11. Mia just hit me up. Again, these 11:11s I've been seeing, guys, that's a new portal, whether somebody goes through with it or not. I mean, walks through it or not. A lot of people like, what is 11:11 or whatnot? It's a portal. It's a new journey. You got to get going. But this is like a struggle. This isn't like excitement, but this person, maybe they're depressed and they don't see it, but somebody's got them where they want, and something their head has to have been clear. Like when they go to work, they don't have to deal with this energy, and they have time to think, right? Maybe they're struggling making less money at work, which then people do have no choice but to, get in their head and penny pinch or do a budget. Maybe this person never did a budget, like who knows, because they had the money, but this shit's gotta go. There's somebody else. This energy is meant to be with somebody else, and spirit is in the middle of this. Not this per se, but has been interfering for a little while now. Because you can't go back to this. Like you just can't. It's dead and gone. So to me, somebody's like, why can't we be friends? Like you don't need to. The only reason why you think you need to is maybe you have children. Like I didn't learn that the hard way. I think if anything, that's unfortunate for my children. But he met somebody and then his balls disappeared. So it is what it is, I never saw it going down like that. We didn't have a messy ending. There was no reason for it to go down that way. But it did, because he allowed somebody else to control how things went. And how, if he could talk to me or not talk to me. So, and then you got somebody else here that is determined to stay friends, but somebody made a promise to somebody, but that promise needs to be broken. Quite the fucking reading there. Let's go to the 10th house when it has to do with your career. Could be Capricorn or just, straight up career. So from the 7th house to the 9th house, there is something with relationships there. Partnerships, marriages, death, rebirth, mental exploration, but somebody is using sex, money, 10th house career. 10th house. I'm going to focus on career. House of Capricorn, 10th house career. And when I started this, I did do the next 42, but there was something with the rest of August. 9 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Wands. Nine of Wands reversed. 4 of Wands upright. 5 of Cups. This is energy of trying to even like break somebody. Like it's ego, something not going right. 10th house career. This could be like, I want to work from home, or you lose a job. But maybe you're better off working from home right now. This is not wanting to fight for anything anymore. I don't know what's going on here. There could have been an affair at work. I don't know why this energy is staying. I almost said somebody could work at a prison, but that's not a prison, a castle. Like maybe that's a prison. So maybe you feel like you're imprisoned at work. Like I don't think this is like you don't have the confidence or the morals, or like it could be somebody like putting you down, saying you're not good enough, you've had enough. Like I'm surprised the Tower's not here and you want to quit your damn fucking job. Again, somebody could have had a work affair. This is, before I get into it, if this is you and you're trying to create something solid, you need to work on this energy. You need to get rid of this 5 of Cups if it's you, like something from the past. Somebody told you weren't good enough, or there's a partnership here. What's this 9 of Pentacles reversed? King of Wands reversed. So maybe your boss is putting you down, or you're sick of your boss. Like your boss has no fucking morals. And it's stressing you the fuck out, and you're like, I gotta do the right thing. It could, if this is a relation, let's just see if this is, let me read work first. What's this 8 of Wands? This could be somebody that like doesn't want somebody else to be single, and they're stressing out every time somebody's going to work, but that's on them. You got the Queen of Wands. There could be some insecurity here. King of Cups reversed. Somebody's really sad. They feel like they missed an opportunity. And this is a court couple, so somebody is really emotional here. First, somebody can have a lot of regret on how they treated you. But something, this is 9 of Wands. Prince of Pentacles is there. 9 of Wands, please. Prince of Wands, not good communication and no communication. There could be an addiction here. There could be something with drinking only because the King of Cups and the 7 of Cups are both reversed. It could be a lot of emotion, but there could be an addiction here. It's almost like someone doesn't have the confidence, or doesn't feel like they can match your confidence because your confidence is upright. And they feel like they missed an opportunity. Is it going to come back around? I just got pulled the relationship deck again. What the fuck? Where's this 4 of Wands, please? 4 of Wands, please. Again, like another messenger. These could be children, but 5 of Swords reversed. I kind of feel like some type of game going on here. Another messenger at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups reversed. The family, heavyweight. Leo twice with the Sun in Strength reversed. King of Pentacles standing solid. Princess. All the water's upside down. And then you got the 3 of Coin and the Death. 8 of Pentacles reversed. The Moon feeling left out. Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups upright. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on here. Something like I do and I don't. Didn't I just say that about the freaking 9th house too? I don't know if someone's trying to communicate or they're not communicating. There's no message. Maybe the Princess of Pentacles, stepped in and wanted to try to, talk about something, or not really sure. And there was no manipulation there. But then there's an energy over here that doesn't have the confidence, or could even be depression. I'm not really sure. Maybe this person didn't even respond. And it's kind of like whatever it is that's going on is definitely emotional. What is this 5 of Cups? So somebody does have a lot of regret here too on how they dealt with the situation, maybe. So this feels like Mercury. If this has to do with work, that's not working out either. And you got the 2 of Wands needing to go in a different direction. You have 9 of Cups. You need to block a situation. So this is carry on from the 9th house mental exploration. It's not as intense, but this person is looking right up at this energy, knowing that there's happiness here, knowing that that's the direction they need to go. So I don't know, again, if you reached out to somebody or some woman reached out to somebody and this person doesn't know how to respond, but they're upset, they're crying. Somebody is depressed here. Sometimes depression is obvious, and then other times I don't know, obvious in the sense of what gave that away, and then other times it's sedated. I don't know what the sedated is with you guys. It seems to be a very big key word. Ignorance is bliss, I just heard. But there's nothing about this reading that's blissful, I'll tell you that. What is this 9 of Coin? Overall energy of this 9 of Coin, please. Karmic partner. Overall energy of this 8 of Wands. See, I don't know what's going on here. Somebody could have had an affair at work. Because this is still your career. Abandonment. Maybe somebody's looking at you like you're karmic, or this is something you did. The 9 of Wands. Vibration, commitment. This is one more. Seeing signs, needing to go in a new direction. We already said that with this. Maybe somebody's not ready for a commitment, but they want to talk. But there is a karmic. Guide. One more for the 4 of Wands. Again, I feel like this, unfortunately, is carried over. And there's that offer from a divine masculine. They can still make that offer, but they need more self-worth. So this energy could be insecure, or they were in a relationship previous to yours. Somebody, put them down, shit on them, made them feel like a loser. Or manipulated it in the sense of you're not a loser, this and that. You know what I mean? Made them feel better about it. But if you think someone's a fucking loser, yeah, you're a loser, fix it. You're a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? So here we go again. It could just be the energy, it could kill you, put strain on your heart. I don't know. Again, I'm getting pulled to Lacey Patterson. So you guys are definitely part of the 9th house as well. But this seems a lot better. I do think somebody here, though, they have anxiety, or they're not talking, but they feel guided to you, and they want to put that offer out there. Maybe they think you're going to reject them because you've already come at them and they abandoned the conversation, they abandoned the message, they deleted the message, deleted the email. What is this 5 of Cups? Obviously it's sorrow, but like, I don't know if this is regret on how they treated you or they regret how something went down in the summer. So this is probably like here and now. You can have a fresh start. This person can choose a new start. This person wants this. But maybe somebody doesn't want a relationship. Maybe you're dating somebody and you don't want to have a relationship. Or there's somebody here that is just not feeling a certain situation. But they want to talk. But then maybe they're not ready for a commitment. But this energy knows it will probably lead to one. So kind of just like hesitating. I feel like this is a better situation and this is you. So somebody else, like maybe they just feel like shit, some type of relationship didn't go good. Maybe they thought it was for the ever person and they couldn't accept that it was over. Like, I don't. But this person's realizing like there is something very karmic here and they let it control them. So that's good. So somebody is picking up on the lesson. So that's positive. I do think this person thinks you're like the one. But they also feel like you're just going to reject them. Because they probably already have rejected you. With the 4 of Cups being reversed. Or you rejected them. Maybe you guys have went back and forth and rejected each other. Who knows? But like this is somebody who stopped a conversation real quick or didn't respond. Because abandonment is here. Like, but if this is you and you're the Queen of Wands, you just kind of hit somebody up and you didn't get a response. This is like what's going on because somebody like wants to have a conversation, but like totally fucking overthinking what this is. And that's not good either. You just, this is exhausting. I hope this person's health is okay. Or maybe this is somebody who never wants to be married again, but they know they like want to be with you and they don't know how you think about that. Like it's just, there's so many things here and you got commitment. So again, there's that Queen of Swords. It's either you or that previous person and all the cards from the other read are starting to pop out in reverse, So it's like, I don't know if this is an energy that they were already with, and it's like, I'm getting cock blocking. So such a stupid term, but this is ruined. This is jaded somebody. This Queen of Swords has jaded somebody. Or this is somebody who you're the Queen of Swords and they do want to be with you, but, they're hesitant because maybe you're spiritual and, you walk 2 different paths. You got the 2 of Wands here, But that's okay too. You're different. Maybe they thought they'd always, be with somebody with that same religion, but I don't think religion's a big deal here. So if someone's like, I'm a Catholic and somebody else is spiritual, like, who cares? But apparently this person does. Maybe I almost said public eye and there's nothing here about the public eye. Maybe somebody here is a preacher. Son of a preacher man. But I don't look at this as a bad thing. This is somebody else's like, this would be like conditioning what other people would think, like, why would you be with somebody like that? That stays in their head. So, but to me, that's saying like it's being worked through and they have to release that. So this energy can't quite come towards you yet. Again, like I said, they're still in the midst of some type of lesson. But I do feel like at some point in August, they're going to come back around. I think it's a good thing, but you at this point might even reject this energy because you've already put effort into it. And how many times are you going to put effort into something, And that conversation came through the other day because some people don't take it serious when it's like enough's enough and how many times you say it. But it does come to that point where you don't see it coming and there's no return. So this person might fear that might be the case. But I feel like your approach was fine. If this is you're going for it or it's already happened. But the Seven of Swords here, this is like maybe somebody thinks you just want to sleep with them, but this is typically when, two people sleep together when you shouldn't have, and somebody's struggling with it. It's like, say somebody cheated on you and it's, it takes a while to kind of get over that too in a relationship or something, so if something went down, infidelity, talking to somebody else, whether there was sex involved or not, like something is just not the same. But something could have happened. They could have actually been in a commitment and told you they weren't and slept with you. Maybe somebody was drinking, and the next day it instantly stopped. You could have freaked this energy out too. Or they were like, what the fuck did I do? Because the next morning, this is like, what the fuck happened? And somebody could have already honestly have been in a commitment or two exes. I don't know. Maybe they were trying again, or maybe they would, and something came out of nowhere here. So maybe somebody lied to you and that there was somebody else. Because the Ace of Wands was in the other reading. Now the Queen of Wands was upright, Eight of Wands. So like, but maybe somebody thinks you just want sex and it's not even about sex. So somebody's got to get over their own shit here. Maybe somebody thinks it would never be the same. Why bother? But if you don't have the courage, you don't put it out there, you're never really going to know. But something here is telling me like there's something here that is a good thing. But there, like I said, there is another energy out here too. You got Source, Master Teacher card. So again, this could be Source helping. This could be you just being who you are. Again, they could feel guided. No, this is more speaking of you. Like there is something here. So do be careful with the page being reversed and you got Lovers. This, I almost feel like, I feel like it's a warning, but then you have Courage with Tiger's Eye too, like I just said. But in a way, for some of you, I feel like it's a warning because will this person really bring you that happiness or will they bring you sorrow? Do you know if this person should be on your path while you walk it? Like you do have to consider something here because I do feel like with Source and a healer, like, and a lover, but like this could also be like a healing partnership, so it really can go either way. And I do have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. So this is definitely part of like the 9th house energy. And this is, getting out of a situation. I don't know if they learned a situation here yet, but like within like August, they're going to get out of something, figure it out, and it's attempt to come in. I had hoped they would attempt to come in, but this person definitely feels hopeless. So and they are emotional. But maybe somebody thought like maybe you just want to go over and have some drinks, with the King of Cups being reversed. Just want to drink, have fun, have sex. But I don't see energy here like telling me that this is like a one-night stand or friends with benefits, maybe before, but like not what that message was, unless it was for you, and maybe it just wasn't time to be intimate with somebody, it's something for sure. You could be a healer and somebody else is more conventional, like, because they're almost comparing people, and that's the worst thing you can do. Why sit there and compare people? Like, come on, no. You're stopping your own fucking future. So you do have a matrix energy here too. And I don't know if you want matrix. I mean, it's nice to have like a kundalini or that type of experience with somebody else, but probably only happen like once in that lifetime with that person if it doesn't happen again with somebody else. But I feel like that's the type of energy you want. Somebody could have had a Kundalini here and not you, and you not realizing it. So this energy would have to be more open-minded and optimistic. Rest of August, please. You got soulmate. Rest of August, please. Awakening. So it looks like somebody, they're either going to see something or it's going to come towards you. You got fall. Some of you could be September. You got to wait for the communication. But you know me, I wouldn't wait. But Dark Night of the Soul wanted to come out too. So this might be something that kicks in. You got fear. I see all this black and white. Fear, recognition, numbing. So separation, can't believe I treated you that way. Shadow work, surrender, third party. So some of you, this is aligning. Whatever this is has clearly been aligned anyway. But the rest of August, they are going to see something differently and realize something. But this energy is going through a dark night of the soul. Like that's major. Like that's major things in people's lives, like an actual death, an actual you lose your job after 30 years, a divorce. You know, it's big, life altering. So some of you might not hear from this person until September. But they're seeing something here in August. So just keep doing your thing. I see you as the Queen of Wands here. Like that's a good thing, you know. So just focus on your money because this is your career sector, you know. Don't focus on love. I mean, maybe this is somebody at work and you don't want to fraternize, you know, like whatever it is, like it does feel like something is meant to happen here. So just continue to do what it is you do. But you got relationship healing with the Queen of Wands for August. So there could be communication in August. You don't meet up until September. I'm not sure, but got music. Something. Get that funky music, white boy. Maybe you guys are different races, but the, you know, communication, healthy body, focus on your body, acceptance. So right now, just accepting something, relaxing, working on you, listening to good music. You probably are healing from something now too, and maybe you're not aware of it, or you're just a healer. I don't know how people would do relationship counseling. Like, that's a lot of work. I know I could do it, I just don't want to. That's draining. So I did say something maybe about a counselor, but I actually think that was the 9th house reading. So don't be fooled if somebody's like, let's get a counselor and we can do this. Like, forgiveness, third party. Somebody let something get in the way, whether it was, you know, a work, friendship. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, somebody allowed another energy to get in the way. And they're seeing it. And you did have that karmic in the previous 9th house read. Son of a bitch. But somebody kind of has to sit with this too. Like maybe somebody's meant to sit with that regret, how they treated you. Like, so that way when they come in, they're prepared. Because right now, like this person, like acting like everything's good, but there's still lies. So I feel like if you are communicating with somebody, be careful, because I honestly do feel like there's still some lying going on around this energy. Now we're going to go to the 11th house, 12th house. But I mean, that was supposed to be about fucking career, guys. Like maybe somebody wants to work with you. I don't know. Like I couldn't really pull career, so, and I do think it's unfortunate because that's really what I wanted to focus on, but it is what it is. So let's go to the 11th house, hopes and wishes. House of Aquarius as well, hopes and wishes. Hey. Peanut butter? Peanut butter. Oh, hi. I'm just checking on you. You're so stinking cute. Hopes and wishes, 11th house. Those bells still sounded off. You might want to work with like a tuning fork or anything that like hopes and wishes. So this has something to do with your frequency right now too. Prince of Wands reverse, 3 of Wands upright, Temperance. Looks like you put a pause on something. Prince of Pentacles reverse, not starting something. Maybe this is like, oh, I gotta heal. You know how I feel about that. I gotta find the balance. I do feel like there's something here with frequency though. Maybe you're trying to find a frequency with somebody. Something's not working out. I don't know if you're ready to like give up. Try not to give up here. There could have actually been a death here. Somebody doesn't want to talk about it. This could be like energy of like feeling hopeless. When's the last time you made a wish? That came up in one of the reads that I did. I don't know if you feel off with this Temperance energy. Again, it's pulling me to the 9th house. But your ships are here. So, like, don't give up. I don't know if you're ready to give up on somebody. But, like, I wouldn't wait around. I feel like there's no communication, but I'm getting, like, the message of, like, don't give up. But, what is this? I feel like there's even like a spirit guide helping you right now, or there's somebody, the Hermit or Temperance. Like your future's here. I don't know if you're putting a pause on it. You could be telling yourself, I mean, this should be the 10th house fucking reading. And I said that with the other readings. I felt like each one was, you guys were in the next house. Like you need to be in one house, but you focused on the next house, which fucks up the career sector because of your mental, because of a death, because of your health, creativity, home life, 4th house, you know, shit like that. Like, it's like nobody's in the right house. Like, this feels like career. This feels like you gotta move. But this is your hopes and your wishes. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is a message of like, don't give up on yourself. What's going on with this Prince of Wands reverse? Because these 2 pages right here is like not the best news. could be something at a distance, or somebody's at a distance. You got the Ten of Cups. Things just aren't going well. You got the Emperor reversed, really trying to, like, there's a control factor here. And again, like, Nine of Pentacles reversed was just in the 10th house. Angry, disappointed. The Emperor reverse can be very controlling, though. My way, highway. So there's, like, arguments in the house, like refusing, rejecting. But they're stepping out of this energy too. But, like, if the Emperor is reversed, it's hard for this energy to step out or take the lead, because they're focused on either the Five of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups upright. And it's like, no, there's nothing about those Ten of Cups that's here anymore. Like, even if this person, there's just stuff going on within this household. Maybe somebody's losing a house, property. They don't want to talk about it. I don't think their finances are going very well. Again, 10th house. They could be getting drained by an energy, I don't know, but, like, that all rolls back to the lesson. What is this Three of Wands? Because this is here and now, like, but it's also like a pause. So I don't know what this pause is. Like, I don't think this pause is needed. Yeah, see, the Six of Swords, you're supposed to be moving forward with the Princess of Cups, but, like, this is emotional. Like, oh, it didn't work out. This is like, do I do it? Do I not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? You're plucking a feather. You have feathers. You could be plucking feathers, but you're plucking, petals. Like, but it's time to move. It's time to go. It's time to, switch this energy. I do feel like there's some guides or family members that maybe passed down. Seven of Swords, that passed away, looking over you. You could be cheating yourself, sabotaging a certain situation. You're sitting in a lot of fucking regret. Six of Pentacles, you want to fix it with the Two of Cups upright, but there's drama, arguments. Somebody could be really emotional, wanting to go back in this direction. Is it going to block me? Is it not? Is it going to work? Like, whoo-wee. Is this somebody who has to admit the truth? Maybe. But they're too focused on what went wrong versus how something should be done now. So careful, because I don't want you guys to miss the boat here. This is one of these things where you could actually miss the boat and have to wait another 12 years for, something to line up how it's lined up now. I'm getting the rest of August. And I've missed the boat a couple times with things too, and it's heavy and it hurts. And I know what's meant to be will be, but, like, that opportunity comes and it's fate. We choose fate, and your intuition either takes you to your destiny or a lesson. And this energy right now is trying to choose fate. But they're, like, sabotaging. You're only hurting yourself. You're only... Like, come on, you gotta learn here. You gotta snap out of this. There's something bigger, better for you. This could be protecting you from somebody too. That's snitching. Snitching. I just get snitch. What's that song? Something with stitches. Snitches get stitches. I don't know if this is something what goes around comes around. What's this Princess of Pentacles reversed? Again, it feels like you're only stopping yourself here. So you're not wanting, this almost looks calm. So you're not, this is good. Like, you're not in your head. You could be still fighting something, and it could be your work. It could be your hopes, desires, and wishes. You got the Death card reversed. Something didn't, like, pan out. Like, something didn't align. And you just got to be strong about it right now. Maybe you're with somebody and you're like, you don't see a future, but you thought you did. And I feel like that's not the first time I said that today. and you're trying to like about to step out of something, but it's very hard. That's just Nine of Pentacles. Like you don't feel like fighting for something. So somebody here can definitely miss an opportunity. Got the Seven of Cups, but there's opportunities here. But to me, what this is saying, you got to choose. If you choose to give up, instead of drop the weight, you can give up or you can drop the weight. Whatever this is that's weighing on you. And with the Hermit here, I feel like this is another person too, like guiding you, talking to you. See, time to move forward. Somebody here can miss an opportunity here. Well, not really. You can choose to not fight, or you can choose to like give up, or you can choose to drop the weight. I knew I felt weight here. But the Chariot is success, like leaving it behind, Seven of Pentacles. So there's something here that is not worth investing in. And to me, it's got to be your thoughts. Maybe somebody thought they had you where they wanted you. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck with a tower. Maybe somebody's letting that tower crash. Then you get that Fool reversed. Like somebody's trying to stop it. You got a court couple here, but somebody wants to walk away. Your hopes and desires definitely trump what this energy is. So very emotional, like the 9th house, 10th house, and 11th house is dealing with a lot of emotions right now. It probably has a lot to do with the Aquarian full moon. Times this, times 3, times 4, It gave you some type of clarity. Or you didn't get that clarity yet and you're still kind of a little bent out of shape. But there's somebody working with you. All I can stress is that with the 3 of Wands up here, knowing that this is about your future, your tomorrow. And I know like you could be like sad, like something just doesn't feel right. But then you also have the Chariot, and you got to stop investing in something here. But I know with the 6 of Swords and the Chariot being here, it's almost like the minor arcana, but it's not. Like they're definitely pushing you to get out of a situation. So if you're contemplating, again, like I think you know where you're meant to be. And that's the problem. Like, I don't think you're overly focused on disappointment, but you got to lay the weight down of whatever just must have went down or whatever's going down, like something that's going to come in and you're just like, what the fuck? But you can drop this weight. Like it's kind of saying, drop it. Don't invest in it. You've been there, done that. Or this is, come on, move forward. You're investing. You're choosing the wrong opportunities. You're not seeing where you should really be investing here. You're sabotaging something. And then you got 777. So to me, there's something spiritual here too. Like you do have people here, guides, past loved ones. So this is a big deal. So if like you're not seeing something or you don't know what this is, it's probably because it's just going to have to click some type in August. What do you want us to know, focus on, be aware of? I do feel like this is the rest of August. Right, it's a passage, so it could be a past life thing. You might be really good with animals, or animals are talking to you. But like this is like, go, you can do this. You have the Lovers. So again, this involves another person, but like you can't hold on to this pain. So say you want to be with somebody, but you went through so much, you know what I mean? Like that's okay. Like work through it. If 2 people work through it, you can work on it. But if somebody else is not working on it, then it's time to go. But this is also telling me, it's like how I just said in the other read, somebody needs courage in past life. So you could have a past life relationship with this person, but it did say somebody from your past is coming back when I started with the 9th house. So say you do reconcile with somebody, this is like, you got to let the past go. You can't just think like, this person's going to fuck me over. It's not going to work out. They're going to drain me. Like, this is like those type of thoughts instead of like being excited. Maybe this can work out, like you can't entrap yourself with what went down. Like, this is about your future. This is tomorrow. This isn't about, 5 years ago, 1 year ago. Like, yeah, the discussion might obviously have to come up, but like, you can't stay and dwell on it. Like, you have to flip this energy around. They have to flip it. You have to flip it. I think the feminine energy here has a better chance of flipping something, only because the Eight of Swords is reversed with the Five of Wands. But with the Emperor being reversed with the Page of Wands here and the Ten of Cups upright, like, that's still trying to like control something. Still trying to control how something goes. Maybe it's, part of their chart when it comes to perfection, OCD, I don't know. But something needs to be more like free, flowing. So I think whatever this is gonna, I feel like there's a lesson in just this, almost like forgiveness or something. What else do you want us to know about this reading? Because this is like, you can move forward, or you can put that barrier up, or this is, you want to move forward because, like I said, like, there's something here you don't want to invest in. And I do feel like there's an energy here that's stuck over here, but maybe you're trying to get somebody to understand something. I don't know here, or they're convincing themselves, like, or trying to understand instead of just fucking going after it. Like, so yeah, that somebody here is not seeing it yet, and you got return and something karmic. So it could be that unawakened could be you not seeing this coming in. And you might just want to block it because this energy, like, you get in your head, but like, you're trying to understand why it came back. You reached out, it didn't happen. They reached out, didn't happen. Like, why is it coming back around? Like, so instead of like just letting something flow, you're too much in your head about something. You're just like, no, you want to block it. But whatever this is extremely positive. I think you're going to push through this no matter what. You're going to go after your hopes, your desires, your wishes. Because again, this is your future with the Three of Wands. This is your tomorrow with the Six of Wands, the Chariot with the Hermit. There is something here that you cannot invest in the sense of like, you can work out something out with somebody, if that's what this is, but the damn lovers come in like crazy. But it takes two. And if you're doing it the right way, you can bust through these barriers. I think this is you just not seeing it coming. Maybe it is a message for you to have the courage to try to understand or hear somebody out. Because this is like a karmic return, but it's a good karmic return. Maybe this is like, this is you being like, I don't know how I can ever trust this person again. Something like that. But you can. So it's not really telling me exactly what went down in the past. It's just telling me that somebody's returning. So this message started at the 9th house and it carried its way through. So if you're just popping on to read the 11th house, you might want to, go start with the 9th, and then the 10th is just as important because it tells you how something pushes forward, and it can push forward for some and not for others. It just depends. There's still different energy within each read, but they are all linked. But I do feel like you all are in the wrong houses by like a house or two. Like, you should be in the 4th house, but like you're kind of stuck in the 3rd and 5th house, But you got to focus on this particular reading. Got to focus on the 11th house, your wishes, your desires. Like, maybe this is something you wished for, and you're like, oh, that doesn't make sense, Maybe, you got to get rid of this karmic energy and vibe in the 5th house. And if it's not working out, maybe it's because this isn't your wish. Maybe you just thought it was. But this seems more positive. This kind of seems like there's a lesson in here for everybody in regards to releasing something, because there's a lot of sorrow. Oh, didn't we already have understanding? I already used this deck. All right. So again, back to the fifth dimension energy, like you got to look at something differently. And I want to say with the 10th house, this came in too. So something is meant to come together here. And it could just be you in spirit, you in your own thoughts, like whatever it is, like just don't give up. And that's like the same exact message I got in the beginning, like just don't give up. Don't give up on this person, this situation. You might be like, fuck you, fuck that. Or this is like, don't let your ego get in the way, because say somebody like ghosted you, crickets abandoned you, and it's like you told them like, nah, that's it, I'm done, but I do feel like you were serious. So this energy could come back around, and now your pride is in the way, because it's like their timing, but it had nothing to do with your timing. Get what I'm saying? And you might reject it. I don't know if Spirit's trying to bring you guys together. Eventually it's going to happen. And I do think there's a lesson here. Somebody needs that courage, and this other energy needs to let this pain go. It's hard to start fresh after a past. Your life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So again, like I said, somebody could have a factor with you being spiritual that just came in with the 10th house energy. But it says you've already met this romantic partner, which makes sense because this partner's coming back around. But it's like me explaining like someone's Catholic, someone's spiritual. Who fucking cares? Or maybe this is you taking a new path. I almost thought career. And it is a spiritual path, or it's a path of here in temple, like, but I don't think this is a bad thing either though. Like, but your love life is being influenced by it, so I feel like you got to make a decision. Forgiveness and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present. And this is kind of what I was just saying, in the fact of like, you can't hold on to that pain from the past. Something was extremely hurtful. So I don't know if it's blocked. Blocking yourself. Because this is present with 3 of Wands too. Like this is today, this is tomorrow. And this is somebody who's returning. This religious factor has thrown me off a little bit because I feel like it's a good thing. Maybe somebody will walk the path with you and they find it interesting. Who knows? But there is a little bit of conditioning too, but I think it could be a very good thing. Yeah, no, see, it's a lesson for somebody. Somebody else that wants to return is struggling with this. So that means they were raised with a particular belief. This is, and I feel like you're dealing with somebody who, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic, I'm a Muslim, but like, you don't even follow that faith. You don't go to fucking church. You don't go to fucking temple. Like, get over yourself. This is like bullshit. This person doesn't even know why it really fucking bugs them. The only reason why it does is because it's other people's projected thoughts. Clearly, people have had conversations about you. He has clearly brought you into other conversations with family members, friends. And it's almost like, oh man, if you go in that fucking direction, forget about it. Like you're going to lose control, yada, yada, yada. And now this person fears even coming towards you because of it. But this is what I said, like there's energy here where a book is not going to teach you the right way. Like your friends or your family that you're talking to, they're not going to give you the advice you need. Like at the end of the day, you always have you to talk to. And that's how you're going to figure out how to get out of situations. If you add up if you keep adding all this energy into all this stuff, into these factors, you're not going to live the life you want. Somebody's telling somebody, I wouldn't go in that direction. Or this person thinks, this person's going to like control me. I'm not going to be who I am, or I'm going to lose myself in this connection. It's just, that's not the case. This is just like a higher love. Bring me a higher love. And it's like, you got a higher love here. So somebody has to break through and stop asking other people's opinion. If you want this energy at the end of the day, then fucking go for it. Be happy. When a conversation comes back in, oh, you made your decision. Yeah, I did make my decision, and I'm sticking firm. You guys might not like it, but this is how it is. Again, it's like that energy of like the ninth house with the tower being reversed, but then in the other reads, it had to be upright because there's a lesson here. So go to the 10th house. Somebody here is struggling because you're spiritual and they are a different belief. And that comes from conditioning, comes from their fathers, their uncles, it comes from generations. And I don't even think you're taboo like that. You're spiritual, but like they're looking at spirituality as taboo. That's the problem. So, you guys might have to consider this too when this energy comes back. Do you really want to be with this person? Do you want to invest into this person? Because to me, you have a life purpose here. Like there's something here going on and they're trying to direct you. So you might not want this person in your life. Again, this could be somebody else with a karmic energy telling them that's a stupid move. And that energy's got to go. Because this is telling me like, this is meant to happen. You got to let that tower crash. You can't keep avoiding this. Because I think a spiritual path is beautiful. It's your own belief, Yeah, see, there's definitely a meant to be energy here, but there's that karmic energy that someone still needs to push through. But somebody really does want to make you understand how a situation went a certain way, but there's a right one and a wrong one here. But this read talks about the right one. It's not so much focused on the wrong one. That's what I like about it. It's smoother. It doesn't have to be complicated. And again, like some of you too, because I feel like the other ones were a little bit of warnings, like, is this person meant to be on your path? Just because somebody comes back doesn't mean you should take them back. Doesn't mean you have to be friends. It doesn't mean, you get where I'm going with that? Others of you, I mean, there's lovers here. It is what it is. I can't believe the amount of, this must be Chiron with the full moon and the asteroids. It's got to be what it is. Out with the old and with the new. And even if the old is the new, you still got to get out with the old and with the new, I feel like sometimes those are harder lessons in life because this seems to be, there's just so many factors in people and people pleasing. So, slightly people pleasing and not putting your foot down or standing up for somebody or, breaking it down. Well, you could look at it like this, or something with Papa. I'm hearing Papa. I never used that word Papa, but I do like it. Like I would want my grandchildren to call my husband like Papa. Twelfth house, it is Pisces, but this is about yourself, what you're undergoing, what's best for you. 12th house. Rest of August. So you guys seem to be the rest of August. Kessel, I'm watching you. Five of Swords upright. Queen of Cups reversed. The World upright. Six of Cups. This does have something to do with your past. It is probably upsetting, or it's just something you let go of. This could be you pouring water down a toilet. If you did, I hope the Five of Swords wasn't with it, because I wouldn't say like that's the best way of doing it unless you're saying I'm trying to release this toxic energy. Kessel. Excuse me, guys. Kessel? Oh, you little fucker. Oh, baby. Sorry, guys. I had to go to the bathroom, and literally before I almost started this read, my brain was telling me to go to the bathroom, and I was like, nah, it doesn't feel like I really gotta go. So I'm gonna timestamp this one twice. 103:15. 203:10. All right, 11th house. Sorry, 10th house. Oh my goodness, sorry, 12th house. See, it's like I said, these houses are just like, I don't even know. I was talking about, maybe you flushing something water down the toilet, ending something to do with your past, anything that's narcissistic, unhealthy, things you don't want in your life anymore. Like you could be reviewing. This is self-undergoing. But I do feel like what you're letting go of when it has to do with the past or reminiscing, I think it's a good thing. But I also think like there's energy here of revenge too. So I'm not like in that vibe. I don't necessarily think it's coming from you. I think if anything, like the two swords are down here and he's carrying 3. It's like you're just taking yourself out of this scenario. And I think this is a good thing because, again, 12th house is you undergoing something. This is all about yourself and what's best for you. So I don't feel like this is like up in the air. I think this is manageable. And this is also congratulations, because the world is here. You're letting a chapter close. So you're seeing something clearly here with the 5 of Swords. It could be emotional manipulation. I'm not really sure. But again, like don't give up. But this is good, like, because I do feel like you're letting this go. You're not fighting for something anymore. Something's clear to you. I don't feel like this clicked yet. In August it'll click, so I think it's positive. What is this Queen of Cups reversed? So it could be an emotional time, or it's just you're not putting your heart into it. You just don't care. Yeah, you're not bickering. You're not arguing. You're not getting into it. You're not conflicted. You're just possibly minding your own business, staying happy, not knowing what's next, hanging out with friends. I like this. What is this World? I don't think you're there yet. It's starting to come in. You're really thinking about it, making the right decisions and doing what's best for you. So it's almost like shutting down an energy here with the Prince of Wands, kind of going within, thinking about it. But you do have like Justice and the Princess of Wands upright. So it's, again, like out with the old and with the new. And the new can be the old, but it's about tomorrow and not 6 years ago, right? So it's how you're thinking about something. But I mean, I like this. It's something, this does involve emotions. I don't know if somebody was trying to manipulate your emotions, but to me, you put a stop to it real fucking quick. You're done fighting. Done going back and forth. You want to live your life. You don't give a fuck anymore. I don't think this is you being heartless. I think you're just ready for a new adventure, and you're clearing energy that doesn't belong in your life. I mean, this is fucking fantastic. Ten of Cups, some type of challenge up there. Princess of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, you're not putting energy into this. Yeah, so you're picking something here, but it's emotional, but the wheel is turning. I love this. You have 3 princesses here. Wands, Cups, and Pentacles. You're walking away. You're letting the wheel turn. And the wheel wasn't turning in one of the reads. This is positive. I don't know why you guys are all linked like this, but this feels like a final decision. And I can't stress enough that this is positive. So even if you're letting go of an energy and it's emotional, like putting your foot down, it's positive. So now the wheel is moving. And again, you keep getting tribe. Tell me about the world. Like you can focus on yourself, your family. You could have been seeing the signs. You're already seeing the signs. Again, I do feel like this hasn't happened. So you are putting some type of barrier up again, which I think is great. Queen of Cups reversed, please. Because I still think there's something hidden from you, but you shifted your focus. And it could be a soulmate coming in. You have, again, tribe, and maybe they want to explain why they settled. 5 of Swords, please. To me, this is just you're done getting hurt. You're fighting, going back and forth, bickering. Like, no. I like this energy because it's not iffy. So this could have went down in the spring. Had to do with your finances, your money, really thinking about yourself here, what's best for you. This is what I like. So someone's been working on this for a while. And I think there's a lot of lies behind them, or things just that aren't going right. These are like all the negative things that have gone wrong in a situation, but sometimes you got to focus on that. It's got to click, But trust, this situation is calling for you to have faith very soon. Decide what you want. Finances and career could be an issue. Past life relationship. Stay optimistic, getting to know each other. So I don't think you look jaded here. Romantic feelings, you deserve love. So I think it's just, again, it has something to do with a past relationship. This could be somebody who kept, their ego was in the way. They kept sabotaging certain situations, only focused on their money, didn't care to focus on other things. But it's done. And it could represent a Leo. You have a Cancer right there. Fixed signs right there. And I want to say it was Leo and Cancer. And you got Libra in another read I did today. I don't remember which read it was. It was either, the 9th or the 12th. Something's going to go in your favor here. You have the World and the Wheel, like injustice. So there is a lesson here too. Lots of lessons here today, guys. But I think this one's going to be learned because it looks like it's learned. So you just have to make a decision on your next direction. And remember, you got to think about tomorrow. And I know it's like be here, be now, and that's important, but not 10 years from now, not 5 years from now. We're not talking about your goals or what you want to do. Like tomorrow, next couple months, like, don't you want to be happy? Don't you want to change something? You know, like that's what the type of energy is. And, you know, like I said, like snap of the finger, you refocused because you're done with a certain situation. You're not allowing it to emotionally get the best of you. It's done. You could be at your crossroads, or that was your lesson to be like, how am I going to end this? How am I going to stop it? To me, I think you figured it out. Looks like you figured it out. Or you need to figure it out. I do feel like you dropped something, or you're about to. Yeah, see, you're about to. So it just depends on what comes in. And you just focus on your things that, you know, feel good energy. Things that inspire you, motivate you. Like this, you're just not allowing an energy to get the best of you. And this is in regards to your self-worth. You're ending a cycle because that's what's best. So this is extremely positive. Again, the lesson is just, it's right there. So, and I think I said with this read, if you don't quite know what this is yet, you will. It does feel like, obviously it has something to do with maybe the past, but this lesson factor is what's big right now. And shine, so that could have to do with your career, again, relationship healing, and a new beginning. So this could be about forgiveness too, in some situations, or just, you know, moving on. You got teaching, teacher, educate, you know, talk about your experiences, help other people. So a lot of people like to stop shit like that because they don't want other people talking about their past. Like, you don't even have to mention names. Like, that person is gonna know you're talking about them, but too fucking bad. This is how, like, somebody here does what I do, in the sense of taking past experiences, having the courage to speak about them and help other people, because there's a lot of people that don't talk about this type of stuff, you know, and some people can look at you as if like, wow, sharing personal stuff like this and blah, blah, like who cares? Like, so you guys are like me when it comes to this, and you're meant to be. It's probably within our charts, our soul family, right? But like, you can teach this as a new beginning. It's relationship healing. So this is also telling me, like, look at that, lovers wanted to pop out. I was just about to say, this is also telling me that there's a lover here, and this could be a really beautiful new beginning. But the lesson here, some of you, it's just, you gotta leave this person behind, and you're doing it. That's for damn sure. But others of you, you can patch something up. And that's when I was saying, when forgiveness comes in, like, so that's some people's lesson, is to forgive. You don't have to choose our own fate. But I do think this is a tough one, because it does involve somebody else, and it is a lesson. So you're probably teaching someone a lesson too, if you're saying bye-bye. And then they're stuck with the lesson. Because if you complete yours, then it's their turn. Others of you, if it comes to something extremely positive, you know, justice is here too. It's going to go in your favor, and you did the right thing. And others of you, if it has to do with a lover, it does look like you can work on something with somebody. You need to learn from your mistakes. And some people, you know, again, are a lot like me, where you can teach. And again, it doesn't have to be on YouTube. It could just be, you know, you take a course, or this, you talk to your children, you know, sometimes, you know, you can say it many times in different ways, and sometimes you need to say things in different ways. And a lot of people say, like, Quado, you're saying the same thing, it's just in a different way. And that's not manipulation. That's just, I'm trying to get something to click differently for you, because I know that's how it works. Not everybody is going to comprehend the same way. So break down another scenario, the same scenario in a different way, and they're like, oh, okay, I get it now. It's not manipulation, but some people look at it as what you do as manipulation. Too bad, so sad. You're standing up for yourself here. You're making the right decisions for you. And you do have an energy coming in that would like to be part of your life. It's up to you if you guys want to work it out. Can't believe you guys all got lessened too. Except maybe the 9th house. But I talked about it like it was a lesson. No, they got it. Maybe it didn't come out in the 10th house, but it was about the 9th house. So I just feel like there are certain houses that you should focus on right now, and it is in regards to what is best for you and doing it rightly so. It is time to have fun. Get out there, hang out with your friends, help a friend. Like, it's, you know, you're allowing this change. You created this change, and somebody else might not like it, but too bad, so sad is the vibe I'm getting. Because if somebody else doesn't like it, then they need to address their own shit, because it's not about you. Want to make it about you? Like, that's just sad. Where's your life? You want to just focus on somebody else, make somebody miserable, stop them. You don't want them to go in that direction, or, you know, in a positive way. Someone's a good person, but, you know, they're overthinking, and then their life doesn't move forward. Like, it's just, there's no way to live. Your future matters. Your tomorrow matters. You need to walk away from whatever this is, and heal and bring something together. Like, walk away from the thoughts, walk away from this person. Like, there's multiple things going on here. And it's not just you fixing or thinking about, this is just all a lover read. This is work. This could be narcissistic energy. You putting a stop to something, you healing, you teaching, you creating something new. Like, there could be legitimately over 5 different things going on in your life in regards to this reading, but you're going to find the balance. And it starts by de-weeding, detoxing, letting things go. When you do that, it's extremely empowering. And that is a really good feeling. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. I know I've said this before, I'm going to attempt members later for sure. If not, I'm going to do members first thing in the morning, but I'd like to do members tonight and then do a super quick weekend energy if possible. So I will see you guys soon, okay? Have a good rest of your day. I love you guys. Bye.